Julie Clough again with StampinJulie.com, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the flower that was on the large hat in the Kentucky Derby card that was featured on the website. This is the hat that we created in the last video, and if you're wondering how to make this big hat, just follow the same directions for the big hat as for the small hat using the extra large oval punch. So today we're going to put the flower on this hat. We're going to start with a strip of the Designer Series paper, and you can see it's two-sided, and so we're going to use both sides of this paper just as we did on the previous hat. And we're going to take this paper and we're going to distress it first by running it through the crimper multiple times, and we're going to run it through this way. And what this does is it breaks up the fiber in the paper and makes it more pliable, and it just creates almost a fabric feel after you've gone through the paper a few times, and you can go back and forth and, like I said, run it sideways, diagonal, any which way. It really isn't going to matter. You're not going to see these crimp lines once we're done with the flower. Here we are. We have this paper. It's all softened up. Okay, we're going to use this flower punch here to create the flower. I'm going to use these two largest blossoms, and we're going to feed this paper in. If you turn it upside down, you can see where it's at. And we're going to do two. Punched out two flowers, and then another two. Oops, let's get that all the way in there. Another two flowers. So we're going to layer these so that we're alternating them between the red, blue, red, and blue. And I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive to the back of each of these so that they stay together while we're punching the hole and adding the brad to the middle. The brad is really what's going to keep it all together. So here we have our punched flowers. They're all stacked up. This time I'm going to use the paper piercing tool to pierce the center right through the middle. And I love using the paper piercing tool to add brads because you can see exactly where you're putting that brad. You can tell when you're poking that hole through exactly where it's going to go. And then I'm going to use these rhinestone brads, the fire circles, and this pink, kind of the mid-size brad, and I'm just going to put it right through the center of that. Now you'll probably want to go ahead and put this right through the center of your Now the brad is keeping the flower in place so that now we can scrunch that flower up and make it really pretty. So take your flower and pull up the petals and just scrunch it as much as you can to the center. And you're just going to take it and do one petal or one flower at a time. You'll get a better scrunch with that. Now take your last layer and get it in there nice and smashed up. And then when you're done, you can start just peeling it down a little bit to create that cute little flower look. And there you have it.